We're about to talk about some of my luxury wish list items for 2022. Let's get into it. So the first item on my list is the Loewe hammock bag, and I'll enter the picture here. I love this bag so much. This bag, you guys, makes my heart soar. But every time I go into the actual Loewe store, I just can't seem to pull the trigger, and I'm not sure why it is. But this year, I feel like will be the year that I finally bite the bullet and buy it. The next item on my list is the Fendi First in black velvet. You may have seen this in my last vlog. This bag is so stunning in real life. Online, I was almost 100% positive that I was gonna leave with a brown or the black leather, but they didn't have it when I went in. It was actually the essay who was like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. We have something in the back. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. So I just waited. And when he brought it out, I was like, oh, that's just a stunning bag. Like, mark my words, I'm gonna get that bag before the end of 2022. The next bag on my list is actually two because I'm not really sure which one. For my bags, I don't plan to have a million bags. It may seem like it now, but I don't actually plan to have a million of them. So it kind of fills a void in my purse collection currently. So the bags that I'm talking about are the Givenchy Antigona and the Celine Nano belt bag. So I have actually not seen the Givenchy in person. I have seen the Celine bag, and it's gorgeous, you guys. I would love a bag that's more rough and tumble. I love the black Antigona. It just seems a little big. Of course, the Celine does as well. But I wanted something that I could just like toss a bunch of things in and just go, like my laptop, my phone, my camera stand, all these things, my ring light, all these things. So I just think it would be a good addition to my current collection. I love this next piece. This next piece is actually what I wanted for my birthday. Not quite sure how I ended up with the Celine Medium Triumph, but I'm going to come back for this bag. It is the Ava bag by Celine. If you have not seen the updates to this bag is beautiful. I currently don't have any normal brown leather bags in my collection. Like, I'm looking over at my collection right now and I'm like, no, there's nothing brown. I would love to add a Celine Ava bag in brown leather to my collection. I just feel like it would fill a void. I wear a lot of neutrals. I don't tend to go for like overly like flashy colors. Maybe that'll come in time as I get older, but right now I'm very much a neutrals kind of person. Navy, black and white. I love that sort of color pattern, how that looks on my body. So I like to complement it with bags that are kind of complementary to that. The Chanel 19 in tweed or brown. I have been to the Chanel store twice. I'm a fairly new collector. I haven't indulged in luxury products until, I want to say, January of 2021. Yeah, January 2021 was my first ever luxury purchase. And ever since then, I've just been buying luxury items, here and there ever since then. But every time I go in the Chanel store, something about the store is just so intimidating to me. That coupled with the fact that there was like a shortage here in Hawaii, I went in and they basically didn't have anything that was on my list. So I haven't actually seen the Chanel 19 in person. I would think that I would go for the small as opposed to the large, just because the large looks really, really big and I don't carry a lot of stuff on me. So yeah, the Chanel 19. The last bag that I have on this list is the Louis Vuitton Ava Clutch. This was a bag that I loved before I even made my first luxury purchase. I love how cute and compact it is, and I just could see it with like a bunch of different outfits. And I could just see it with a bunch of different outfits that are, super casual. Like maybe I'll toss on like a white, like jacket or something, and then I'll carry it along with me. Or I could see it with like some cigarette pants and like a fitted like long sleeve black top. Like, I don't know, something about that bag in particular, it has always been on my list, but I have never been able to pull the trigger on it. It's kind of similar to the Loewe hammock bag. So I only have 3 more items on my list. The next item that I have, I fell in love with designer shoes last year. So now I kind of want to expand on that a little bit. There are 2 that I have in mind right now. They're the Manolo, I'm gonna butcher this, Hangsimu, and the Maysail Jewel. Both of those are just stunning to me, and I'm not a huge heel girl, just because living here in Hawaii, I am on my feet a lot. We like to walk and stuff, but these shoes are just so stunning. Like, I'm going to get a couple pairs of them this year. The next thing on my list are Messika jewelry. So I have started to invest in a few more things. My blog is all about investing in things, buying less, buying better quality. And now I'm starting to kind of branch out to that. And not to say that designer is better necessarily, but as opposed to like buying gold plated, I am trying to like get away from that a little bit and start to like see like what my interest is in regards to fine jewelry, if that makes sense. It doesn't have to be expensive. I love my Majuri pieces. They're both one of my favorite things to wear. I never take them off. But something about Messika right now is just so, particularly the Move Uno. I would love to like invest in more rings and more necklaces and bracelets. As it is right now, I don't really have a lot of those things. I have maybe 4 or 5 more precious pieces. But yeah, I'd love to expand my collection. And the last thing on my list is a belt. I don't own any belts, and I have struggled for longer than I care to admit because I cannot pick a belt. I'm not sure if this is going to be luxury or not. I don't really care if it's luxury or not. I just want something that makes me feel good and looks good on me. And as it is right now, I haven't found it. I've tried Louis Vuitton. I've tried Zara. I've tried Abercrombie and Fitch, and I still haven't found anything that I want to wear that's kind of like what matches in my head. I want something more minimalist, something that isn't too flashy, but something in a brown and a black leather that I can like pair with different things. And as it is right now, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I put out new videos every Sunday. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram for more. Bye.